Welcome back to Week 5 of Hometown Hoops. In a couple of minutes, we'll have our game of the week, a Big Nine matchup between Powers and Davison.
That's right, but first, Earl Arms takes us in depth with Flintstone and Pistons live analyst Mateen Cleaves. Take it away, Earl.
All right, folks, welcome to In Depth, where we're sitting here talking with a man who really needs no introduction, folks. I'm going to give him one anyway. A Flintstone, national champion, NBA veteran, and now Pistons live analyst. He's in the biz now. Mateen Cleaves, how you doing, man?
What's up, man?
Man, I'm chilling, man.
All right.
All right, first off, talk about your transition from basketball to broadcasting. How has that been for you? And just
it's been fun and rough at the same time. You know, when I first got into it, it was a little nervous because I really didn't know what to expect from it, and it was tough, man. I was going home watching some of that film, and it was brutal. Some of that, man, it was bad, but I'm starting to get more comfortable. And the good thing about broadcasting, it keeps you around the game, but it's not as time-consuming as playing or coaching.
All right, now, you got to be real with me, dude. When are the Pistons going to finally get to that point where they were just, a few years back?
Man, it's going to take time. But first of all, they had the short training camp. And then you look at they got some young guys, and they got some young talent. And Brandon Knight's going to be a big-time player. Greg Monroe's coming into his own every day. So it's going to take a little time. But I think he's going to make some moves. I say a year or two that they should be making waves to get back up on top.
Coach Izzo, Michigan State. I know you're really close and have a really good relationship with Coach Izzo. He just got his 400th win. Talk about Michigan State and kind of how they're doing right now.
But right now, they kind of been up and down, and that's to be expected in the Big Ten. Nobody's going to breeze through the Big Ten. It's a tough conference. I think, they're going to go through the Big Ten and be strong in the Big Ten, but they're still going to make a run in March.
Yep, well said. Team, always a pleasure. Thank you so much.
It's all good.
Come back anytime, all right?
Yeah, it's all good.
All right. Jamie Dillon, we're going to send it back to you.
Thanks so much, Earl. Now it's time for our NBC 25 Game of the Week. Powers Catholic at Davison. Both teams trying to catch Flint Carman Ainsworth, who is undefeated in conference play. Powers Chargers, they're getting pumped for the game. That's Earl's favorite part right there. They would get on the board first in this one. Michael Wilson just takes them all by himself for the pretty play. Off a defensive rebound, Powers Quinn McNeil with a little jumper. It was 12-9 Chargers after one. In the second, Davison's Cody Wangler passes over the D to Lance Arnold, who came off the bench tonight. It's tied at 18 later on. Off a Chargers turnover, J.C. Carrizales goes vertical. Cards led by 1 point at the half. In the fourth, Davison goes to Arnold down low again. That made it 55-50 Cards. Powers would cut the lead to just one with 1:44 to go, but Davison holds on 66-60 thanks to free throws down the stretch. Post-game, coach called it a whole team effort.
Total team effort. All 10 guys contributed tonight. We have all 10 guys are bought into the system. They're really locked into each other, so we're very pleased.
We did amazing as a team, and practice pays off. We had really good practices throughout the beginning of the year, and especially throughout this week. We've been doing real good.
We take a look at one of the best student sections in the state, Frankenmuth. The Eagles hosting Cairo in the TVC East. Not sure what's going on there. Third quarter, Tigers getting back into the game. Brent Timko puts up the shot, gets the friendly bounce. Cairo down 5. Timko had a team-high 14. Muth responds. Adam Bookmeyer gets the rebound, fights for the points. 28-21 Eagles at this point, but it's Timko again. The crossover, and he finds Devin Villapando. The shot plus the foul inside. Deficit back to 5. But back comes Frankenmuth. Zach Pendleton, a no-look reverse, and it falls. Pendleton had a double-double tonight, 17 points, 11 boards, but Cairo walks away with a 59-52 triumph.
Sticking with the TVC East, Birch Run hosting Garber. Panthers moving up a number of JV players after yesterday's suspensions. First quarter, CJ Glaza finds Blake Oates in the corner for 3. Dukes take a 5-0 lead. Panthers, well, they have an answer. Grant Childs takes it himself to the basket. Birch Run on the board. Then it's going to be Childs again. The crossover and the deep 2. Let's watch him do it. Crossover, deep 2. Panthers down just 3. Then tie it up on their next possession. Childs finds Matt Irish for the bucket and the foul. He'd make the free throw, but it's Garber that squeezes this one out, 54-51. Finally tonight, we head to Kearsley, where the Lady Hornets took on the Lady Dragons, and the kids in the house got to boogie down. Second half would be Swartz Creek's, oh, they're still boogieing. Second half, Swartz Creek's Lauren Adis with the pass to Jenna Freeman. Her jumper falls for the Dragons. Kearsley comes back, though. Hayden Prime goes to Morgan Paquette, dribbles and pops. She finishes with 14. The next play, Gabby Deering takes it up the court and finds a wide-open Kayla Mott for an easy 2 points. Then the Dragons do it again. Autumn Henry kicks it to Deering, who finds Haley Zyber. Swartz Creek on top of Kearsley tonight, 54-42.